Hi ladies, and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone's having a great day today. So I'm finally back talking about some more spoilers for Boxycharm. We have got spoilers for the December base box, premium, and luxe. And I know some of the spoilers are some of the choice items, and when I come to those, I'm going to kind of go through them pretty quickly. But in case you watched my last video, I don't want to spend too much time on those. Pretty much, if you are a fan of Elemis, of makeup brushes, or eyeshadow palettes, this is going to be a good video for you. Plus, we're going to be going over future brands and spoilers for future boxes. Not really sure which one, but I'm just going to touch on those really quickly. But yeah, before we get into it, I want to remind you guys to hit that subscribe button, become part of the Wolf Pack today. Now let's get into it. Alright, so before we get into the spoilers, I know I'm not very, like, the last couple of videos that I've put out there, I've had some really intense eye looks, and I forgot to list in the description box everything that I was wearing. So I wanted to make sure I took a quick second and let you know what I was wearing in today's video. My mom got the Hip Dot palette in her Boxycharm box not that long ago, and she gave it to me because this is actually, she's more of a neutral lover, and these aren't really her type of colors. And so she gave these to me, and I told her I'd let her know as soon as I tried it out. And yeah, I tried it out today and did another all matte cut crease. And I think this is quickly becoming one of my favorite types of looks. And I winged it out a little bit, the shadow, you know, just brought it out a little bit more to kind of give you that that lifted look there. And this palette is so pretty. It did really good. I was super happy with the way it performed. And my lipstick, I got it in this month's Boxycharm Premium. This is from, I keep wanting to call it Lila, but it's ILIA. And this is the Color Block lipstick in the shade Amber Light. And I'm not sure if everyone got this shade, but I have been loving it. It is a perfect neutral for me, and I think it's a perfect fall color. So I've been wearing this with a lot of my looks here lately. But okay, now let's get into the actual spoilers. Wait. I have an announcement before we get into the spoilers. There's going to be a Natasha Denona masterclass with Boxycharm. This is going to be on Sunday, the 21st at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to sign up for it, the Zoom classes are a lot of fun, and I'm excited. It's with Natasha Denona, and she's going to be using the eyeshadow palette that we just got in the November box. And I'm really excited for that. I'm going to be in the class, so if you want to join me, make sure you sign up. The link to register for it will be down below. Okay, now that said, let's get on to the actual spoilers. So let's start with our base box. And this is going to be the choice items we had. There are two different sets of the Glamnetic lashes and liners, the Ofra banana powder, and the Suva Beauty curling iron. I just want to show that, like I had mentioned in the last video, that this one I was really bad at burning myself, but I've never actually used this one. I think I got it and then just, like, it's still in the plastic. I went looking for it and I was like, wow, I must have just forgot about this one. But I know we got another curling iron or curling wand in a different box, and it may have been a while, but I remember that one drove me crazy, and so when I saw that I got this one, I just really wasn't that interested in it, so that's why I didn't mess with it. Oh, it's yellow. Oh, it's cute. Okay. I don't know why a cute color would make any difference to me, but it kind of does. I know the one they're showing everywhere is a purple one, but this is just to let you know there's a possibility there are going to be multiple colors of that. And I also read on here that the tip is cool, so that's supposed to make it easier whenever you're using it. I don't know. I may give it a try. I don't know. The other one that I had I really didn't like. But yeah. Anyways. The new things that we haven't seen before. We have the Man Eater mascara from Tarte. And from what I understand, that one's a really good lengthening mascara. I've seen a lot of really good reviews for this, so if you're needing mascara, it's always good to get it in a box. Alright, so next up, this is for my makeup brush lovers. This is from Luxe Beauty, and it's a 5-piece rose gold eye brush set. I've got tons of the rose gold brushes, and sorry some of my brushes are dirty. Luxe makes some of my absolute favorite brushes, and if they want to give us more in the box, I'm totally fine with it, especially blending brushes. I go through more blending brushes than anything else. Alright, now this is for my Elemis lovers out there. This is the Superfood Priming Moisturizer. I'm a huge fan of Elemis. I know I just love the other brand, and I love this one, but I do. Elemis is a really good brand. I have been using more of the products since they sent them to me recently, and my skin has been responding very well. And I've been using a supplement also to clear your skin, and I think the combination of everything that I've been doing has been maintaining my skin. It has been getting really, really dry because we switched over to electric heat, but thankfully my skincare, the Elemis skincare, saved it. I love Elemis. It's a little on up there in price, but I think they're worth every penny. But this is the Superfood Priming Moisturizer. I'm a big fan of priming moisturizers. Anything that is multitasking, I'm all about it. But I've never tried this one, so I can't speak to how it is, but just with the name Elemis, I'm already confident in it. Now for my eyeshadow lovers, we're showing 3 different variations of eyeshadow palettes. 2 of them are from Huda Beauty. And Huda Beauty has their 9-pan Obsessions palettes. You can tell I like Huda Beauty. I've gotten these in boxes like from Ipsy and stuff, and I've always kept them because they're pretty good quality. But one of the ones that they're showing is the Amethyst Obsession palette. These got really, really popular because their size, they're compact, and I think they retail for $29. Look at this. That is a really, really pretty palette. I have used this several times. They perform beautifully. I've only had one palette from Huda Beauty not do well, so I'm happy to see that we're going to get this one. So this is one that you could possibly get. The other Huda Beauty palette is the Ruby Obsessions palette. That one looks super rich, and honestly it looks perfect for the holidays because of the reds in there. It looks so glam. I'm really, really excited for it. But the last palette that we have is from Artist Couture. This is the Caliente palette. This, I know some people are going to look at it and they're going to think that doesn't really speak December to me. That doesn't really speak holidays to me. It looks like a summer palette, but this is the one I hope I get because it is stunning. I love everything from the packaging, the bright bold colors. The whole set altogether is very appealing to me. And Artist Couture, I've been wanting to try their formula to see how it is. Love their highlighters. I love their lip glosses. And I just want to try more from the brand. So I'm excited to get the eyeshadow palette. And so you have a possibility of getting one of 3 different eyeshadow palettes. And I think honestly all of them are good. This month is just a really good month for eyeshadow palettes because that leads us into the next box, Boxycharm Premium. If you didn't catch my last video, the choice item for Premium is between 2 Viseart palettes. We have the Neutrals 01 palette, I think it's called, and then the other one is, what is it called? I can't remember what it was called, but I call it the Colorful palette. I chose the colorful one for my paid box, but I'm hoping I get the other one in my PR box because I really want to get the neutral one too. This is when it would be good to have 2 accounts because honestly that way I can guarantee I get one of each. I don't really have a whole lot of information about the premium box so far, but the other items that we're showing online is also from Elemis. This is the Pro Collagen Eye Revive Mask. I actually have this one. It looks kind of deceiving with it being a yellow gel. I don't know why. It's kind of a thick gel, but it absorbs pretty quickly, and I've been wearing this under my makeup almost daily, and it's been doing really, really good. Doesn't break up my makeup, doesn't break up my concealer, and it leaves my skin feeling refreshed. I can't say if it's helped with my dark under eye circles because I have very, very dark under eye circles. It's pretty severe, so it's going to take either a miracle or injections to get that to go away. I don't think there's a cream out there that can really take care of that for me. The other item that we have, also from Elemis, is the Peptide Plumping Pillow Facial. I've never tried this one before, and I think this was in pop-up. Not this time, but here recently. If you have this and you got it from pop-up, can you comment down below? Or even if you didn't get it in pop-up, just let us know what you think of it. It's a Peptide 4 mix, and I'm very interested to see how it does. I've heard it smells amazing. So before you get into the Boxyluxe, let's go ahead and talk about some brands that are going to be coming up and some January spoilers because that one is for premium. Brands that are coming up are going to include Violet Voss. I hope it's an eyeshadow palette from them. We've got more Tarte, Too Faced, Fenty. We have Pharmacy, Glow Recipe, and I think we know what the Glow Recipe item is. In one of Joe's videos, he was showing in the background, it's the Plum Plump Hyaluronic Acid Serum. That one just recently launched, so I'm kind of surprised to see it already in Boxycharm, if that's what it is. I'm pretty sure it's what it is. He made a little comment saying like, oh, just ignore this over here, it's not a spoiler or anything, but I can't speak for this one. Not going to talk about this one, and that was what was in the background. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be in the box. But the other item that we're showing is the Bloom Effects Royal Tulip Nectar. I've seen this in surveys multiple times, like the past probably 4 months. Like this has been going around for a while, and it may have even been longer than that. And now let's talk about January. This is confirmed for the premium box, and I think everyone's going to get this. This is a Ofra Cosmetics face palette, and it's in the same video where you had the Glow Recipe Plum Serum in the background. That palette is beautiful. Ofra Cosmetics, a lot of people know them mostly for their highlighters, but they forget that they have amazing eyeshadows. I've had the pleasure of trying out a few of their eyeshadow palettes. They came out this summer, and the pigmentation is there. They blend really, really well. They're really pretty. I'm excited to try more from them, and this has such a wide array of products in it, and I'm just excited for it. I like face palettes. We've been getting a lot of those here lately. I'm on the fence about them, but because this one has eyeshadows and stuff in it, and that, like, I don't know. This is Ofra, and I'm excited for it. Okay, so now this brings us to Luxe. Now, I know there's a lot of people that were upset over the choice items for this, and they kind of sucked. I think they missed the mark on this, but let's just go through those really, really quickly. First up, from Beauty Co. Teeth Whitening Kit. The Kat Von D Tattoo Dagger Liner. And I'm calling it Kat Von D because one of my subscribers pointed out in the previous video that this is the old packaging. Before it became KVD Vegan Beauty, this is still Kat Von D. The Sol de Janeiro Butter Kiss Lip Balm. I'm bad at remembering the names of things. I don't have it right in front of me. From Zaxi Beauty, we have the Halo Stud Earrings. I really hope I don't get these, and because I don't have my ears pierced. And then we have the Rockins Glitter Gel Liner Trio. One thing I want to point out is because I don't subscribe to Luxe currently, I didn't know the order on how things were, so depending on what you choose in Luxe, you get to make your first choice, and then that, I think it determines the second set of choices that you get, and a lot of people were getting items that they didn't want. I think that's how a lot of people felt. I may get that wrong because, like I said, I didn't get to do it myself, but that's just what I've been hearing online. So as far as the next items, while the choice items weren't too exciting, the items that we are getting in the box, and these are guaranteed for every Luxe member, they look real nice. First up is from Sunday Riley. This is the Good Genes Lactic Acid Treatment, and I'm so excited for it. I've got a bunch of the samples. Whenever I was getting Allure, every time someone used my link, they just send you more samples in your box, and they kept sending this and the retinoid serum. So I've been using a bunch of their samples. I really like that product. I cannot wait to get an actual full-size one. The next thing that we have is from Iconic London, and this looks really good. It's the Blaze Chaser Face Palette. While I think we've been getting a lot of face palettes here lately, kind of back to back, and I don't know if maybe it's just me, I feel that way because I'm looking at all the variations and all of the boxes as a whole that I'm seeing them repeated. If you're only a base subscriber, you know, you're not getting the palettes in the other boxes, so maybe it won't seem that often to you, but just as a whole, from my perspective, it seems like we've been getting a lot of face palettes here lately. But this looks really good, and I love Iconic London. A lot of their products are really nice. I've been enjoying their eyeshadows. Their highlighters are stunning. They're loose highlighters. I got that set that had like, oh gosh, I don't know how many highlighters are in it, but it was like loose pigments, and you had little caps you had to flip up for it, but it was in a palette form. It was so neat. I love their products, so I'm okay with it just because it's them. We have another set of brushes from Luxie Beauty, and these come with their own little carrying case with it. I don't know what these are. They have face brushes, it has eyeshadow brushes. They're not listed on the website anywhere, so I'm not sure what they're called, but they look real nice. And the last thing that we have for the Luxe box, everyone is going to be getting the Hip Dot C-Note palette. This one, like, they had teased this before whenever they were showing basically a bunch of broken pigments spread out on a table, but they were in the layout of a palette, and people found out this a long time ago. Like, I think it was back in September. We knew that there was going to be this palette. We just didn't know when it was coming, but now it's confirmed for the Luxe box in December. And this palette, overall, when you look at it, looks really, really pretty. But I can see if you're someone that doesn't like blue eyeshadows, like you may end up giving this to someone else or regifting it, which isn't bad. I've given several of my friends items that have come in Boxycharm boxes, things that I knew I wouldn't use, so I made them kind of like a gift bag for Christmas, and they loved it. That's such a good idea if you have things you've been holding on to that just you know you're not going to ever use. Give it to a friend. Just a little gift idea for you. Alright, well, I think that's everything with Boxycharm. Guys, thank you so much for taking time to watch this. I really do appreciate it. And make sure you come back and comment. Let me know what your favorite spoiler is in this video. There's some good things coming to Boxycharm in December. Alright, well, I love you all. Hope you're having a great night, great day whenever you're watching this. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.